Your brain is basically a haunted house with Wi-Fi. There are rooms you've never explored, corridors that loop back on themselves, and every so often, a door slams shut and you think, "Brilliant! I live here?" You felt déjà vu. You've cringed at your own voice on a voicemail. You even woken at 3 a.m. pinned to your bed with some shadowy figure casually wrecking your REM cycle. And here's the kicker. Science still doesn't fully understand why any of this happens. So tonight, we're diving into 8 psychological mysteries science cannot explain. Some are hilarious, some are nightmare fuel, and all of them prove your brain is less reliable than your phone's calculator app.
8. Déjà vu, your brain's broken replay button. You're walking down the street and suddenly, boom, that eerie sensation. Wait, I've lived this before. Congratulations, you've just experienced déjà vu, the most unsettling glitch in the Matrix. Scientists have tried to pin it down. Maybe your brain processes the present twice with a split-second delay. Maybe memory pathways overlap. Or maybe you're starring in the cheapest simulation ever coded. But truth is, no one actually knows. What we do know? Déjà vu hits around 60% of people, and it's most common when you're stressed, overtired, or traveling. In other words, your brain sees you on the edge and decides, perfect time to add a fake memory. Thanks, mate.
7. The voice recording curse. Why you hate yourself. You've left a voicemail, then made the grave error of listening back. Suddenly, you sound like a squeaky cartoon character auditioning for a role you never wanted. Why? It's down to bone conduction. When you speak, sound travels through your skull, making your voice deeper and warmer. A recording strips that away. You only hear the real air vibrations. The result? Betrayal. Science can explain the mechanics, but not why it feels so personal. That jarring cringe is your brain's self-image breaking down, like, who is this imposter? Poetic, really. You've been arguing with strangers online when your deadliest enemy was your own voicemail greeting.
6. Sleep paralysis, your brain's nightly jump scare. You wake, you can't move, you can't shout, and in the corner, a shadow figure lurks. Welcome to sleep paralysis, the horror subscription no one asked for. Science's best theory: during REM sleep, your brain switches the body off to stop you acting out dreams. Occasionally, you half wake while still paralyzed, caught between dream and reality. Throw in some lingering imagery, and voila! Hello, bedroom demon. But here's the puzzle. Why do cultures all over the world report seeing the same figure? Coincidence or something darker? Either way, it's all in your head has never been less comforting.
5. Mass hysteria, when brains sync up to malfunction. Imagine an entire town suddenly fainting, laughing uncontrollably, or choking on phantom smells. Sounds like a horror movie pitch, but no, it's mass hysteria. Doctors call it psychogenic illness, where stress and suggestion spread through groups like a contagious meme. One famous case, Tanzania, 1962. A laughing epidemic swept through a school, spreading to parents and teachers, lasting months. No virus, no toxin, just laughter gone rogue. But why does the brain mimic symptoms so dramatically? Is it survival, social bonding, or the world's most embarrassing form of peer pressure? Still unsolved. What's certain, if your entire office starts coughing at once, good luck.
Number 4. Face blindness, when faces just don't register. Picture bumping into your neighbor daily, but every time your brain files them as stranger danger. That's face blindness, or prosopagnosia. It's linked to the fusiform gyrus, the brain's face processing hub. But why some people can't map or recall faces remains a mystery. Up to 2% of the population have it, even Brad Pitt. So next time you blank on someone waving at you, maybe you're not rude. Maybe your brain literally goes, faces? Never heard of them. which explains why some of us ace names yet fail spectacularly at recognizing our own cousin at a wedding.
3. Phantom phone vibrations. Your pocket is gaslighting you. How many times have you felt your phone buzz, checked it, and nothing? That's phantom vibration syndrome. Science thinks your brain mistakes random signals, muscle twitches, clothing shifts, for phone alerts. Your nervous system has been trained like Pavlov's dog. Buzz equals dopamine hit. But why does it feel so convincing? And why doesn't your brain learn after dozens of false alarms? That's the mystery. Truth is, your brain evolved to detect predators rustling in the grass, not WhatsApp group chats at 2 a.m.
2. Mirror neurons, the mystery of empathy. Ever yawn after someone else yawns? Or wince when you see someone stub their toe? That's mirror neurons at work. Discovered in the 90s, they mirror other people's actions and emotions. They may explain how we learn by imitation, why empathy exists, and maybe even why culture itself spread. But their importance is still debated. Some scientists say they underpin society. Others think they're overhyped. What we know, they fire when we see others move and may explain why TikTok trends spread faster than actual diseases.
1. Consciousness, psychology's final boss. Right now, you're awake, aware, thinking your own thoughts. That's consciousness, the biggest unsolved mystery in science. Neuroscience can chart brain activity. Philosophy can debate meaning. But the leap from electric signals to the subjective experience of you, that's the hard problem of consciousness, and no one has cracked it. Some theories say it emerges from complexity, like neurons forming a colony. Others argue it's fundamental to the universe, like gravity. Either way, we still can't answer the most basic question: why do I feel alive? Conclusion plus CTA. So, to recap, your brain glitches like Windows 95, gaslights you with fake memories, pranks you with your own voice, paralyzes you at night, and still can't explain why you exist. Essentially, you're living in a haunted house designed by a drunk scientist. The real mystery isn't whether science will solve these, it's how we function daily with this faulty kit inside our skulls. Now, tell me, which of these mysteries unsettles you the most? Déjà vu, sleep paralysis, or the possibility that you can't even be explained? Drop it in the comments. I'll be reading, probably while checking phantom notifications. And if you want to keep peeling back the weirdness of the human body, hit subscribe. Next time, we're uncovering the bizarre survival hacks your body still carries from the Stone Age. Trust me, you'll never see goosebumps the same way again.